Today is going to be a nice day. So I'm going to do a little tractor work. Yeah. 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 Today I think I'm going to blade that hill over there. Well, since I got the blade on the tractor, I'm going to blade some dirt down that hill. It's pretty rough when they walk up. I'm going to keep blading that hill. I want to bring more dirt down to the bottom because it's still pretty steep down there. If and when I drive down through there, through that gate, I'm going to drag or push some dirt down. I think the last time I did it, when I installed that culvert there, I went down backwards, pushing the dirt backwards. I think that's the best way to go. Yeah. So that's what I'll do today. Yeah. I don't feel like doing too much today, but I can ride a tractor. I'm still sore from all that post digging the other day. The last few days ago. Cattle are out there. There's my cat eating her cat food. No visitors yet. If they come, they come. Okay. Let's see what I can do today. Nice breeze. Little breeze from the south. Yeah, that means it's warmer. Warmer today. There's still a few days in the forecast showing down near 30 at night. And 50s in the daytime, so I'm enjoying the days where it's warmer. Yeah. Helps the grass grow, that's the main thing. That's what I need right now. The more grass they can eat, the less hay I have to feed. Yeah, they didn't touch much of the bale. They ate on it yesterday. Look at them purple flowers in the neighbor's field. Yeah, won't be long, they're going to start planting. April, they could start planting corn. Of course, it's a gamble because there's always a chance for cold weather in April. Yeah. That bull, he just don't shut up. Yeah. All I have to do is watch the hay grow, the grass. Make hay in June. Grass and hay, pasture and hay, that's all I care about. Making sure I get grass in summer for the cattle and grass for hay in the winter to feed the cattle. Hey, what's that down there? Oh, no, there, I know what that is. That's a log. There's a log there off the ground. I got it marked. I'm not sure, but I think there might be a broken T-post there. That's why I got it marked. Yeah, I never did pull it out. From an old fence I had there. Yeah. Yeah. Cattle are doing fine in this weather. Me too. Yeah. This summer, I did it last summer because before I always used to use spray to kill the weeds here. Wherever I feed hay, yeah, I used to feed hay over there too, but I didn't this winter, so that helped me. But there'll still be some weeds growing there wherever I fed hay before. Jimson weeds and other kind of sticker weeds. I think it's called spiny amaranth. They just grow. they grow thick in those areas where I feed hay. So then last year, instead of spraying it, I think I might have sprayed it once. Then they grew back, and I said, I'm tired of spraying them. So I just got my old disc out from the hayfield and brought it here, and I disced this up, and I disced up the feeding areas in the big pasture. Disc it up, it works a lot better. Yeah, with a tractor and disc. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that again this year. I don't have to worry about it until summer. Yeah, I gotta do it before the Jimson weeds go to seed. Yeah. Okay, let's see what I can do today. Yeah, Kitty found a nice place to rest. Yeah, it's another thing on my list to do someday. I want to rebuild my outhouse. Burned down many years ago. Yeah, I burnt trash here once, and I guess I went out to the big pasture to work on fences or something. While I was out there, it must have been during the wintertime because I could see the fire from way down there. The outhouse caught fire. Must be some leaves or something here. Yeah. So I lost it. That's what burnt this tree here too. Killed this side of the tree. But it's healing up since then. Been years and years ago. I knew it. Maybe I'll try to give him some corn today. The best way to do that though is put him in the barn. So maybe I can do that. Let's see what I can do. Whenever he's coming up here, they want to follow him. So that, yeah, I can't feed him out here. I have to get him in the barn. I'll walk to the barn. Yeah, today's a nice day just to walk around. Just to walk around. Hi, Guy. Hi, Bud. Budster. Oh, there's that pan I fed him once. I gotta pick that up before I lose track of it. Don't get shot. Don't get shot. He knows what it does. He's looking for corn, aren't you? Yeah, he's looking for corn. Anyway, what I was saying is, today's a nice day. Hardly any wind. A little bit, but nice. It's a nice, cool breeze. Right? Nice day just to walk around. No jacket. Just to relax, walk around, and look at stuff. Look at that garden. I gotta work on it too. I got lots of manure to take out of the barn, put here, and I want to take some, haul some over to the farm and put it around the pear trees I trimmed. Yeah. I guess I should do that with the tractor. The truck is too hard to maneuver. The little trailer. Yeah, I'll use a tractor for that. I use a tractor to get it out of get the trailer in and out of the barn too. There should be some asparagus growing in that box there. I haven't checked. I pulled all this stuff out though. Put it in the pathway. Yeah. This time of the year you start preparing a garden for planting. I got to pick up limbs. So much I got to do, but I got other things I want to do first. And one thing I'm going to do today is blade some dirt down that hill. Yeah, I can see the blossoms and the leaves on the pear tree. Yeah. Still haven't seen any bees, honeybees. I saw carpenter bees a few days ago, maybe last week, when it was really warm one day in the 80s. I don't like carpenter bees. I like honey bees, but not carpenter bees. And that pear tree's gone too. That's the hill I gotta work on. Start up there, drive up. I can drive up that way and then blade back down and push the dirt down to this low spot down here in front of the culvert. That's what I did when I first put that crossing in. And it worked good. And now it's pretty rough walking through there, so don't hurt to blade it. I need the dirt. That's it. Follow the leader. Yeah, I put that wire there. They keep traveling. I got some extra hose. See what they do? They drag that wire. I need to dig that in too. Just it don't have to be very deep. Just deep enough to. I guess I'll do that today too. Dig that in underground. Otherwise, yikes. Yeah, you tear that up pretty bad. Anyway, when they drag that wire. Guess I better do that first before I get the tractor going. I got some more of that hose, so that'll work out good. Yeah. The best way would have been to put it underneath the logs, the railroad ties, but I'm too lazy, so I'm going to just put it on the ends of the logs there. Besides, there's rock there where the logs are. Yeah, I'll do that first. That won't take too long. And then I'll get the tractor and blade and push some dirt down. Oh, cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Enjoying yourself? Sunning yourself. It's pretty warm right there. Look at the little guy. Little red. He doesn't mind being alone. The bull on the barn though, he don't like it. Yeah, he wants to be out here with the girls. What are you waiting for? If you want some corn, you better come in here. You got to go to the barn door. I'm not going to feed you out here. Although if I bring a bucket out, he will. So let me do that first before I do any digging. Look at them red buds. Yeah, looking nice. Yeah, I'll come back to this. Dig a trench here. I don't have to worry about this area or that area too much. I think what I'll do, I'll shorten the wire, and I'll just go around the corner and go up, around the log and go up to there instead of way out here. I don't know why I went out here. Anyway, that's something I can do first after I feed the bull some corn. Well, Bully, if you want some corn, you're going to have to come down the hill and go up through the gate, come in through the gate. I'll be back. That hay should last a while with the grass growing. Oh, I'm waiting for that bull to go down to the gate and come in and work its way up to the barn. I'll get some tools to work on that, burying that wire down there by the crossing. I'll have to think of something else to blade since I got this hooked up after I get done with that hill. Otherwise I'll have to just unhook it, put the spear back on. Can't think of nothing right now. Yeah, it's a nice day today. Nice and calm. And warmer. And a cool breeze too. The wrong way, bull. Supposed to be going down the hill, not up here. Oh, you'll figure it out eventually. Ah, it's nice here. Well, I got a few tools. I got my straight shovel. I got the spade for covering the hole back up, and then I got some pipe. That's about all I need down there. Coming back now. So I gotta pick up this stuff here. There's some nails and stuff in here. I gotta pick that up. Came back. I guess he'll follow me down now. Little red came up too. Yeah, the reason I have to put that wire there, I didn't even think about when I put it in, because whenever I have the gate open, because the power comes in from this side, comes in, goes that way. If I ever want to turn this fence off, all I have to do is unhook it here, right? And then the rest of this fence is off. But what I didn't realize was when that gate's open, to let them cattle come in and out, because normally they go in that way, but since they got the bull in there penned up, they can't go that way, so I let them through here to eat the grass over this way. So when that's open, that means the fence from the gate down there around to here in the garden is not on. So that's why I had to jump that over that way. Now I'm going to bury a wire in there to make it permanent. Yeah. Just a little oversight. I've been like that since last year, but it's not that often. I'll leave that gate open, but I have to now since I got the bull penned up. Okay, I'm not going to do the digging right now. I got to get some better shoes on. Yeah. He came back down. Yeah, I like him. Yeah. I wasn't planning on bringing him up here yet, but since that black bull fell into the pond here, it would have been 2 years old. I forget when. Sometime this spring, the black one. They fell through the ice during the winter after that big snow. Snow covered up the pond and he fell through. Ice wasn't thick enough to hold him up. And I drug him over that way. He was in the pond for 10 days until the ice, because it got real cold after the snow. And finally, when the ice was thick enough for me to walk on it, I could chop him out of it and drag him out. And that's what I did. Hello, Red. You're gonna stay here even if that white one does the breeding this year. Maybe next year I can let you do it. I want to leave you here since you look like a Highlander. You down here yet? Come on. You're kind of slow today. And if I go back up there, he'll go back up there too, or not. But I gotta get a few more clothes on. Shoes mostly. You going with me? There's my cat. He's just going down to the gate and come in that way. Look at these weeds. I like the flowers, but But I was just going to cover them up. So I was going to spray them all. I was just going to cover them up with manure eventually. At least these weeds keep the other weeds from growing. Yeah, if there's any asparagus, it'll be in here. I got lots of lemongrass to plant in here. Probably along that bottom back row too. I'm gonna try to plant something in this box here, in that box. Some kind of vegetable, but lemongrass can grow back that way. And in here, I want to fill this all up with lemongrass there. This one, I don't know what I'm planting yet. These three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Something viney here, maybe. Yeah, or something that needs to be tied. I'm not in the mood to think about the garden right now. I'm headed to the barn. Maybe the bull will follow me. Come on, bully. Come on in. I forget when I gave him water the other day, but we replaced the thing, but I got to redo that one. The nozzle on the end because the hose is cracked right near the end. Water's leaking out. But it looks like he drank out of this tub here, and on the end, that one's still full. That one's still got 3/4, 2/3. So I'll probably water him this evening. Actually, that one's about half full, so he's got plenty of water. And he's content to eat his hay. I can see the cattle out there. Grazing away. Where'd she go? She likes to go out there. Yeah, that's on my list of things to do too, hauling that manure out from there. Not the rest of it. I'm going to let that rot this summer. But this here is old, a couple years old at least. I got to dig that out. Yeah, I'll probably take some of this along here too, just because it doesn't have much hay in it. Yeah, I'll still pile it up wherever I dump it. It can rot this summer, and then I can use it as I need it. Almost made it. He's over here now. You got to go around, Buster. Little red made it over to there. I'll give the bull some corn first. If you want corn, you better come over here by the door. Come on. Use your brain. Well, this is the last of the corn out here. I gotta bring another bag out. Only got one left. Oh, I'll have to go to town and buy some more one of these days. That's for the young bull, and that's for the bull I got penned up. You're waiting for it. Hey, you want that corn? You're addicted now, aren't you? You like the corn. I better give it to you. Stop torturing you. Yeah. He likes it when I give him corn now. Hey, cat. Let's go check his bale. Yeah, he's tearing it down, but there's still plenty on the ground. Time for him to eat yet. You got plenty of water too. That's 3/4, almost full. 2/3, maybe 1/4. Maybe I won't feed him. I'll give him water tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. No hurry. There's a cow in the water behind the tree. Here she comes. And the bull's still behind the shed there. Huh? Eat. He saw the other cows. He says, should I nose with the other cows or keep eating? Yeah, he chose to eat. These girls don't get corn. And eventually I want to feed him corn too, but I didn't figure it out. I have to wait till after I get rid of the other bull in the barn. There he is. Okay. Guess I'll walk down to the gate and get him to go around. He's not doing it on his own. Guess you're not as smart as I thought you were. Now you got to go around the garden. Can you figure that out? Come on. Don't let me do all the work for you. Make it easy, do you? If you want corn, you better follow me. Their cat was eating cat food down there. He just walked away. He didn't run away. He used to run away. Now it just walks away. Oh, boy, you gonna follow me or what? Guess his brain's not working today. He didn't follow me. I'll go get the bucket. Came back up here, huh? Boy! Other cow found the bucket. That's what I was afraid of. When I have a bucket, they all want to follow me. But that made him come, though. But now he can't get through them. Yeah. You got a bucket, boy? Come and follow me. I guess these guys are going to follow me, too. Yeah, they got a taste of corn the other day. Now they... when I fed them out here. Come on, Whitey. Let's go. Or I'll give it to Red if it goes in the barn. Problem is getting him in the barn with the Highlanders surrounding the door. They want to surround me too. Hey, stop it. Stop it. You don't get none. Hey, I don't have my stick with me. Hey. Yeah, she won't let him pass. See? She's always like that. Now you guys won't. I'm going to the barn. It seems like it's more work than it's worth to get him to go in the barn. I know the bucket's going to attract the rest of them, but he can't get past her. Yeah. She's too aggressive to him. I think he's even bigger than her, but she gets along. She gets along good with him, though, I think. I just have to wait, though. I'll put the bucket away, see what happens. Well, I spilled some. Let's see if the whitey got up to the door yet. The herbal won't go to the door because the other Highlanders are blocking his path. He made it this far. I gotta chase them away if I can. Yeah, there's too many here for him to get through. He's been in here before, so I'll leave the door open. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he's been in there. He's been in there before. But he knows what he's doing. And he knows there's corn in there. Finally you figured it out, huh? That's the only way I can feed him. That's the only way to get him away from the Highlanders. He doesn't have enough, what do they call it? Bravado to push them out of his way. Courage. Confidence, yeah, confidence. One or the other. Now the two bulls can see each other. Actually, he's just as tall. He's 2 years old, and he's not quite 2 years. 28. Today's 25. 3 more days, and he'll be 2 years old. And he's around 3. Yeah. Yeah, but he's destined for the freezer in June. Sorry, Gly. It's just the way life of a cattle are. They're just meat to us. Yeah, I'm still debating. Yeah, I think I already decided I want the meat. I'm still concerned about my kidney function and why the levels increased on my blood tests, but I think it has something to do with the some of the medicine I'm taking, which is a little bit newer, and could be about those processed sausages, those little smokies. That's my theory. So I gotta cut back on that, or just stop it. Yeah, continue to do my natural fruits and vegetables. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Let it finish eating, then I'll let them out. That's it. Gobble it up. Remember this. Next time, follow me. Yeah. But I don't feed him every day. He's wasting a lot. He's wasting a lot there. I need a better place to feed him. I don't know where. Something that I can put in so it contains it, so you don't waste so much. Yeah, I got to bring another bag out here. Then I got to go to town one of these days and get some more. Now he's watching the cattle outside the fence. Yeah. Sorry, you can't get out there, boy. He wasted most of this hay, but that's okay. He pushed it against the feeder, so that'll preserve some of it. No more corn, not today. I want to get Red in here to feed him corn too, but he's not as eager. Because when I had them both, him and the Red, penned up together when they first brought them back here from the big pasture, he wouldn't let him eat any corn. He'd hog it all. So he never really got a taste for it like he did. But today is still too cool for the carpenter bees to be buzzing around like they were. That day it came, it was like 85, they were buzzing around. So anything over 80, I think the carpenter bees wake up. Come out of their holes. Yeah, I gotta keep them under control this year. Somehow. Permethrin is about the only thing that works. But I can't reach the ceiling. But there aren't that many holes in the ceiling. But when I spray these boards, keep them from occupying the ones lower down. But I've seen them drilling holes up there near the top too. I can even see some holes from here. And it's hard to spray up there. Yeah, it's hard to spray. But Been doing it for a couple years now, so. Before that, nothing worked. Yeah, but now that I found that permethrin, I can try to get that under control. At least kill some of them. They keep coming back. They like this wood. You done? Does that mean you want out? Yeah, go look up a few more crumbs. Nope. Guess he's done. Yeah, I think I'll bring a big tub. I got an extra big tub. I'll bring a big tub. I got that one over there. I got one over there that's got a big crack in the bottom. I'll bring that. I'll put the corn in there, in a little tub, and that'll be in the big tub. That way, if he spills some, he can still clean it up. Yeah, I'll do that. Make use of that big tub. Crack or not. Well, about time to get you out of here. Put your nose on everything, don't you? Don't you get close to me. I don't have my stick. Let me go open the door. Let you out. Come on. Let's see who's outside. Okay, get out. Come on. Come on, get out. Good boy. Hurry up before the other cows come. Good boy. Go on, stay out. You had your corn, so that should satisfy you for a while. Put that big tub in here for next time. Well, I'm done out here. I've got to get ready to dig that wire under the fence, under the gate. At least you got some corn. Cattle are on the other side of the creek now. Out there. Yeah, I can see lots of blossoms on this tree here. Pear tree. That one's not so much, but there are some. I saw some the other day when I was driving by. But look at these red buds. There's no fruit off of them. They just give me pleasure and shade. Yeah, especially right now with the purple in front of the green trees. Looks pretty cool. 70 degrees at 1 p.m. So I guess I better start digging. I'm wasting the day. But I'm relaxing too. First thing I do is disconnect this fence so I can work on the fence down by the gate. Now it's turned off. The cattle are enjoying the hay bale I gave them yesterday. The other thing I need to do is stretch out that black pipe to see if it's long enough. I think it is. And then I got to get the wire inside of it too. There's some pear blossoms. I still haven't seen no honeybees on it, but hopefully they're getting pollinated by something. Well, got it where I'm going to have to dig a trench there. Got the wire through the pipe. I got a little wire left over, and I got a little pipe left over. And today's the day to stand in the shade. Yeah, that sun's hot. Yeah, the sun's hot today. Wind's still chilly, cool, but feels good. The ground's pretty hard there. Yeah, probably from driving on. Packing it. Anyway, I'll get it dug. Okay, I got it partially dug in. Got to cover up the rest and then tie the ends to the wire. Bull never gets tired of mooing. I'm gonna finish this pipe. Then I'll get on the tractor and I'll start blading that down. Start up there and push it down backwards. That's what I did last time when I installed this. I still need some more dirt down in there. Still a low spot because water comes down the hill and makes that soft right there. What I need to do is put a little berm right there, since I don't need to drive across that. I'll put some there to raise that up a little bit. But right there I put a little bump there, so any water that does come down the hill will drain back into this ditch here, or go out that way. Yeah, either way I'll get some dirt down there. Oh, that'll do. I'll get it covered up. Got it tied there. I still need some electrical tape to close off the ends so water don't get in. I'll do that later. This end's pretty flat, but that one's sticking up because it's too short. Yeah, that'll keep this. Even when this gate's open, it'll still have power up there and around to the garden. Yeah, that'll do. I guess next thing I do is get the tractor, drive it up, and then back down with the blade. I gotta turn that blade around so it's facing backwards. Yeah, I'm gonna scrape some of it down here, the looser stuff. I need to fill in this hole a little bit from here over. Raise it up because it slopes down right there. Yeah, I like to fill some more in around that log too. Yeah. But then before I finish, no matter how much I put here, I want to put a little bead there. So any water that does come down, it'll either flow out that way or toward that ditch. Yeah, away from this area, if possible. You can see him. Once you get tired of that. There's the dead black bull. Vultures cleaned them up pretty good. And they're eating grass. Water's pretty clear there now. But it's still pretty shallow. And I still don't have money to dig it out. Yeah, there's a lot of holes and footprint holes, and I need to dig this ditch out again. Before I do that, I want to blade this off. Yeah, it's hard even for me to walk. It's hard for the cattle to walk too. Yeah, I can braid some of that off too. Knock off the loose stuff anyway and push it down there where it belongs, where I can use it. The water that runs off this gutter downspout goes there and drips off this way. And that's why I got a ditch dug there that goes through the culvert and out and then down to the pond. There's nothing left to do but get the tractor and start blading. I guess I'll take my tools and the leftover pipe, the leftover wire, back to the shop. Couple nice groups of blossoms. I don't think the cattle can reach those, and they won't hang down too far either. Hopefully these will be protected from the cattle. Okay, I guess I could hook the fence back up, make it on down there. Let's take a little break. Got that done. Just have to get the tractor going and turn the blade around and drive up there and start backing down and down and down and down. See how much dirt I can collect at the bottom. Well, I got some of the dirt moved. Now I gotta go take a shovel and smooth it out a little bit. Yeah, this blade works better when I back down the hill, because I'm using the weight of the tractor to push it. It's already 5 p.m. That's a little bit better. At least it's easier for the cattle to walk up and down the hill. And I can see the flowers on the pear trees better. No corn for you. I already fed you this morning. So I need to move that other bag of corn out to the barn too one of these days. Guess I can carry it by hand. 50 pounds. That was no problem when I was young. But nowadays, extra 50 pounds is about what I'm carrying now. Without a sack on my shoulder. So I don't think I would have had another one. The ATV is for. What are you doing, little Red Bull? Now I gotta rig some of that around. Knock off the high spots and fill in some holes. Okay. I wanted to fill in some dirt next to that log. There's a hole there. I got a low spot in there too. I'll bring it up from the back. It's high in the back. This side looks pretty good. I got it raised up a little bit. I'll just have it tapered off a little bit more. Yeah, fill that in a little bit. Get that from over here. I'll just throw it over that way. This here can come over here, and some of that can come this way too. Other than that, that's just about right. This high spot comes in here, Some of that dirt can come here. That dirt can go there. Okay, that'll look good. You two coming back down? Okay. You can come down and join these three. Testing out my new dirt. Yeah. Go ahead. What about you? What are you waiting for? Keep going. Yeah, new fresh dirt. You like that smell of dirt, don't you? Back to work. That's a little better. It's such a big drop off now as soon as I come across that culvert. I'm happy with that. Plus I got that smoothed out a little bit. Easier for them to walk up. Me too if I have to. Well, it matters, I probably could dig that out, but I think I'll do that another day. I'm a little tired. I think I need a T-post out here on the end of the fence because I seen the white bull step over that. So I need to make him go around. And it won't be in my way either. Maybe I'll go grab a couple and some fence wire. I need some insulators. At least one insulator here and there. I can just tie it to the fence on that one. Yeah, I got a post there with the wire going across. You already can't see the wire, but I threw the cattle wheel. And I got a wire across there too. That's just to keep from stepping over that log. 5:45 p.m. Now let's see if I got it in me to carry that 50-pound sack all the way to the barn. Okay, let's give it a try. I made it. That was a little effort, but I made it. Okay, and I got corn for a few more feedings. Till I buy some more. You had yours this morning. You had your corn. Maybe in a few days. Give you some more. Keep it covered to keep the raccoons out. No more today. You had some this morning. It's about 6 p.m. now. Looks like the sun's going to be hiding behind that cloud for a while. Till it gets down over here around 7. It might come back out by then. Red bud starting to bloom. I see blooms on the pear tree to the right, and I see blossoms on the left too. Those are two different varieties of pear. I don't remember the names, but their trees were bought from Gurney's, I know that. don't know if I'm going to need that again or not, but I'm going to leave it on there until I need to use the bale spare again. I might think of something to use it on. Yeah. Look at those rays of sun shining through the gap in the cloud. The poles are out there together. And the 3 Highlanders are together. Well, the job's done. I bladed off that hill and pushed some dirt down to the bottom where I needed it in the low spot. Okay. My cat's over there eating, I think. I'm guessing it's my cat. I heard an owl. Over that way. I think there are 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah, there's 2. Are you my cat? He didn't run away. It must be my cat. That's the hill I scraped down with the blade and tractor. I leveled up the rough ground, or smoothed the rough ground for walking up and down when it's muddy, and I pushed it down there to where I needed it in a low spot on that crossing. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be cloudy for a little while. I don't know, the sun's in there somewhere. Not sure exactly where. But when it comes down here, I'll try to come back around 7 or just before 7 and see what I see. That's my cat. Still pregnant. Don't know when she's going to have, but it's supposed to be this end of March, so it's getting close. Looks like a cloud's coming in from the northwest or west. I don't think it's going to rain though. Well, I got another project done today. Blading off that rough ground up there. Not sure what I'm doing tomorrow, but I'm sure I'll think of something. It's only about 72. It's 6 p.m. Probably going to start cooling down now. Well, it's 7 p.m. Sun's getting ready to set. It's going to go down behind some clouds now. Yeah. Well, that's the end of the day. I said I got something done today. I got a plan about what to do tomorrow, but not sure if I want to do it. But at least I got a plan. All right, I'll wait and see if I can get something done tomorrow too. All right, one project at a time. All right, that's all for today then. Well, it's about 10 after 7. I had to come back for the sunset afterglow, since I knew there was some clouds out here. Yeah, it always looks nice after the sun goes down too. Yeah, looking pretty nice. Well, that's all for today then.